I think now it is okay, right? I'm in available now.
Sir, it's fine.
Yeah, okay. Thank you for the update, Raja. Okay. Okay, search for sonar. I forgot that. What is that? Sonar. Let's download this one, Sonar Cube Scanner. Okay. And you need to select install without restart. Okay. So right now I'm in installing plugins page. So once it installs the Sonar Cube plugin, guys, we need to configure it. So like how we did for Apache Maven, right? Where is my Apache Maven and all? So those path we need to set it here also. It is still in a first task only. Sonar Cube Scanner, it is installing. So in the interview also they will ask these questions only, guys. What are the plugins you guys have used? So all these things you should be aware of these plugins. And if the Sonar Cube is, if you guys are facing any difficulty in what do you call installing, there is a one cloud is there. That is a Sonar cloud. Something is there. Cloud. Yeah, this is the one Sonar Cloud.io. Yeah, this is the one, guys. Okay. Here we can sign up. So I have here we need to sign up, or the login is there. Let's try with GitHub. Okay, so this is what the Sonar Cube is. If you guys are facing that issue, you can try for sonarcloud.io. Okay, so fine, guys. Now we'll come back to Jenkins. So our Sonar Cube scanner is downloaded. So what we need to do is we need to configure the Sonar Cube plugin. Okay, in order to do that, go back to Manage Jenkins. Under that, try for, I think it will be available in a global tool configuration only. So again, guys, then only it will come of those configurations. Otherwise, no. So Maven configuration, JDK, Git, Gradle, Sonar Cube. Yeah, Sonar Cube scanner here it is there, right? So click on this add Sonar Cube scanner. Okay, so untick this install automatically and provide the name. So I will give the name as a Windows scanner. So here I need to give the Sonar runner home. Okay, there is a Sonar Cube scanner home. So let's go and check it here. Sonar scanner. So this is the home location of Sonar Cube scanner. Just paste it out here. Okay, and click on save. Okay, so once it is done, guys. So let's go back to our Jenkins. One more thing, I need to open my Jenkins notes, guys. Because under that I need to add some 4 property files. Okay, this is the one. So let's configure, go back to our Jenkins and click on the job and click on configure. So here, last session we had downloaded the code, the what do you call? We have configured the Apache Maven here, right? See here in the source code management, you can see we get the code, okay, and then in the build section, we have added the Apache Maven now. Okay, now what we will do, we will add a SonarQube as well here. So yeah, execute SonarQube scanner, select this one. There is no SonarQube instance configured. System configuration.
So what is the
I think
purpose
that
of
is not
adding
the
that?
plugin. Sorry.
So what is the purpose of adding that in a build? So we already downloaded that and we configured that. So again, we are doing
No, that
build. What is the
no, it is
purpose?
not. It is not configured. Okay, hence an error. Okay, 1 second. So let's go back to manage Jenkins. I think there is not a respective plugin for that. Manage plugin. Something was there. So navigation or something was there. Did I mention anywhere?
Sir, can you show the example of unit test, JUnit integration also, giving some sample JUnit test cases?
1 second, Manjunath, 1 second.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Sonar Cube. Sonar integration. Core graph sonar integration sonar, right? Somewhere I mentioned this plugin. Just a second. So manage Jenkins. The global tool configuration. 1 second. Sonar Cube scanner. Mhm. Okay, so yes, that is correct. So here I have missed one step there, okay, hence the issue. So under global tool configuration only, so under Sonar Cube scanner, so add the scanner and mark this one and provide the name. So Windows scanner, okay, and we need to provide the scanner location. So D drive, DevOps tool, scanner, copy this, okay, and paste this, okay, right, and click on save. So once it is done, guys, okay, we need to configure we are just mentioned the SonarQube scanner, but it requires SonarQube server as well, right? Okay, in order to do that, go to configure system. Okay, everything is in my notes, guys. Okay, don't worry. So under SonarQube server, add SonarQube. So here you need to provide your SonarQube URL. Okay, so right now my SonarQube is running here only in my local machine. SonarQube main directory another 64. Yeah, so how to start sonar.bat. Okay, so once the sonar cube starts, we need to share the URL here of our sonar cube server. So usually how it will be, it will be in like http colon slash slash local host, correct, colon 9000, correct. Okay, so name Windows Sonar. Okay, so it is came up. It unless until it comes up, guys, we can't configure anything. Localhost 9000. Let's take this URL only. keep till now. Okay, then we need to provide the authentication, guys, right? So in order to provide the authentic, right now it is not coming, so click on add. This is not okay. Let's log in here. So what is the default credentials, guys, for SonarQube? Okay, so I have deleted everything. So there is no project has been analyzed now. Okay, so it has to come, guys. So in my case, so click on this enable injection of the SonarQube configuration. Okay, let's save this one, guys. Okay, and check. So go back to your job, my first job, click on select configure. So under build section, add, so execute SonarQube scanner. Okay, now it is not throwing any error, guys. See. Okay, so that was the error. We have not configured the SonarQube. We have not shared it, right? So where is my SonarQube scanner and all URLs, right? So hence the issue it was. Okay, now in order to configure here, just add for these property files. Okay. So first thing is sonar.project key, that is your group ID, guys. Okay, so here it is in our project, it is in a com.nandia, it will be. Okay, if you had or you can check here. So go to github.com. Okay, so open a project, Maven pet project. So under that, open your com.xml file. So there it will be. Here you can see as group ID, what I mentioned, com.nandia, right? Okay, the same thing you need to mention here, com.nandia, and the sonar.project name. What is the project name we have mentioned here? That is the Maven web project. That is the artifact ID. Okay, so yeah, here Maven web project and the version. So what the version we have mentioned here, 1.1, but in this case it is a 1.0 hyphen release. Okay, so the rest of the things will be same, the source will be the same. Okay, just click on this save. Okay, and now trigger a job. So now what it will do, it will download the code from the git repository, right? And using Apache Maven it will create the artifacts, and at the same time it is going to analyze the our source code. Okay, the three tasks it is going to perform now. Okay, so let's click on build now. So let's check the console output. So it is fetching the code right now. Okay, now it is executing the Maven task. Okay, now it is executing the Sonar queue. Okay, it is finished with success, guys. Okay, so you can check one by one. First, we'll check the artifact whether it is created or no. So where it will be? It will be in a Jenkins workspace. So go to your user profile under the .jenkins, under that workspace, under that you'll find a job name, under that you'll find a target folder, and you can see, guys, it has a timestamp of 19, that is a today's date, at 9:35 p.m. right? Okay, go into this and you can see the artifact has been created, that is at 9:35 p.m. right? That means it has successfully created the artifacts. Now check in a Sonar cube as well. So previously there was no project it has analyzed, it was 0. Okay, so now let's refresh the page. Says one project it has been analyzed at 9:36 p.m. guys. Okay, and it is having a only one code smell, there is no bugs and there is no vulnerabilities here. Got it? So for each and every tool, guys, you need to configure. You need to download a plugin, respective plugin, and configure it. Okay, and you call that plugin in your job. Okay, so rest of the things will take care by our Jenkins only, guys. Okay, so any doubts in this Sonar Cube?
For Sonar Cube, what are all the plugins that you have configured? One is a Sonar Cube and another one is a Sonar Cube Scanner and the Sonar Cube Server, right? Two things.
Yes, two things.
Okay, so the downloading plugin is the purpose. We need to integrate with Jenkins, downloading the plugin and configuration. So build is to trigger a job. Am I right, sir?
Yes, correct. First,
Okay.
for whatever the tools it is, download a respective plugin and configure it. Okay, and then in your job you call that one. Simple.
Okay, got it.
Okay. Fine. So I'm just stopping this Sonar Cube, guys, because okay, my system configuration is quite low. If you don't have any doubts, I will just stopping this one, guys. Sonar Cube. Okay. Stop. Okay. So now, so as I told you guys in the starting, so Jenkins will send the notification. Okay, even though the job is success or failure. Okay, we should get a proper notification. Okay, in order to do that one, guys. Okay, we can have by default it will download the some of the default plugin for that. Okay, if it is not sufficient, we can download the another one. Okay, in order to do that one, notice send a notification, guys, we will download one plugin for us. Okay, so again, in order to download, go back to manage Jenkins. Under manage Jenkins, select manage plugins. In the available section, search for email. Was there email template plugin? Something was there, guys. Let's check. Email. Yes, this one, guys. Email extension template. Okay, select this one and install it without restart. So once this downloads, guys, we will configure the email for us. Okay, it has downloaded successfully. So let's go back to manage Jenkins and let us check where this configuration will be. So I think it will be in a global tool configuration. No, here it is not there. It will be in a configure system. Okay, so once where it is, yeah, here in a extended email notification, guys. Okay, here we need to configure our what do you call or SMTP server here. Okay, so since we don't have any of the SMTP server guys here, okay, what we can do is we can use our Jenkins SMTP server details. Okay, and we can configure. So how to find the Jenkins SMTP server details? It is available here only. So Google and search for SMTP Google SFTP server details. Okay, server. So SMTP stands for Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, guys. Okay. So in your real time organization, you will get this SMTP details. Okay, and you need to configure the accordingly. Okay. So what is the SMTP server? smtp.gmail.com, guys. That is our SMTP server. Okay, so we'll configure that. So let's go to Jenkins. Sorry, where it went. Okay, so SMTP server. So smtp.gmail.com. Sorry, .com, and the SMTP port number, guys, by default is the 25. It is not a secured one. Okay, we need to use 465. Sorry, 465 something, right? Yes, 465. Change this one to 465. Okay, then click on advanced section. So not here. Sorry, not here. Just a second. Okay, smtp.gmail.com and port number is 465 and default email suffix. So let's give this one as @gmail.com. Okay, and default content type, guys. If you want to add any of the content here, okay, you can add it here. So right now I'm not going to add anything, just it is a plain text, and click on advanced section here. So here, so characters text additional account. Something is changed, guys. Here additional account delete. Let's delete this one. SMTP username. Since we don't have a SMTP, this one guys, right? Okay, SMTP server, we are just using the Gmail one. Okay, so now what I will do, I will give my email ID here. Here, so 1 second. Devops dot, what is that? Okay, the same. nandial747@gmail.com. Okay, so I'm using this one. Okay, so just a second, I forgot this password. Let us try whether it is correct or no. Add another account. Okay, just a second, guys. I'm just verifying the password. I remember or not. Okay, yeah. So here, password, change password. Okay, so use SSL certificate in order to secure this one. Okay, okay, so here comes the default recipients guys, like default recipients in the sense, like if you want to send whenever the build fails or success, some of the default recipients will be available guys, right? Like your generic mail ID will be available, like L1 support, L1 L2 support, like that. Any of the mail IDs, default mail IDs, if you want to keep, you can keep it here. Okay, so I'm just keeping one of the dummy mail ID, just mine only. Okay, so replay to the list. Sorry, here gmail.com. Okay, replay to the list. Okay, so if you want to add n number of mail IDs, okay, you can just add it here. Okay, so it is not required. Exclude recipients. If you want to exclude someone, so you can exclude here. Okay, then comes the default subject. Okay, whenever you send any of the mail, okay, whenever the Jenkins triggers a job, so this will be the default, like subject name, default subject name. So dollar project name, that means by default it will get the project name, and what is the build number. Okay, and what is the build status, whether it is a failure or success guys. Okay, and then comes the default content. If you want to add any content to your mailbox, okay, you can add it here, otherwise you can ignore. Okay, so those are all the mandatory one guys, and here is the one of the important default triggers. Okay, so click on this, and you can see guys that under default triggers, okay, it is only failure any is there. Okay, just remove this one, untake it, and click on always. Okay, so what happens whenever the build is success or whether the build is failure, okay, it sends the notification to the respective team members. Okay, so click on save and trigger a job guys. Okay, and one more thing, before triggering this job, I want to make, one second, I'll first remove the Sonar cube here because it will throw an error, because Sonar down. Okay, just remove the Sonar cube, save it. And one more, if you want to send a notification, right? So someone has sent a message. 9:49. Guys, right now I'm in the Jenkins dashboard. It is correct only, right, Mandeep? Yes, everybody. I'm in a Jenkins dashboard now.
I'm able to see project my first job.
Project my first job. Yeah.
Yes, yes, correct. But I'm in the same page. Mandeep, if you are facing the issue, just disconnect and join one more time. Okay. Okay. So in order to configure that, by default it won't send the mail, guys. Okay, the SMTP. We need to configure something else. So click on manage your Google accounts. Somewhere it will be available under settings. Not here. Where it will be? Okay, manage Google account. Yeah, here under security. Okay. Okay, so under security, you'll get the option let's take your app access. Okay, by default, this is turn on is not recommended. By default, it is off. We need to make this one as on. Okay, so when you make this one as on, you will receive a notification immediately, critical alert. Okay, ignore that one for time being. Nothing will happen. Okay, so now we'll trigger a job, guys. Okay, it has to send the notification. Okay, so click on build now. Okay, the build has been triggered. So it is not doing anything else, yeah, just downloading and creating the artifact, but it will application. Let us check whether it is working
One
fine or
question.
no.
So now we have put down into SonarCube, right? We have made the service into down. So how it will be in real time? So we need to we need to manually open SonarCube every time, or is that something which is done in the server side?
No, no, it is not like that. My system configuration is low here. Okay, hence I down that one software. Okay, in real time it will be up only.
Okay, sir.
Sorry,
So
guys.
now we have done manually up.
Sorry, Raja.
Now we have manually up the service, right, for SonarCube. So by default, is there any option we can up the SonarCube? We can up the service of the SonarCube.
See, it will be running in the background always. Okay, we are not going to down it is. Okay, so since my configuration system laptop configuration is quite low, okay, it will become slow now. Okay, hence I download intentionally I stopped that service. Okay, because I wanted to execute this email notification. Okay, it doesn't make whether it is up or running or not. Okay, I want to show the notification it is sending. Still any doubt?
Sir, I didn't get that point. So your system configuration is low, sir. That is why you have put down into SonarCube. So I'm asking the real time how it will be in SonarCube.
That is what I'm saying. It won't down, yeah. It will be running 24 hours 7. Why it will go down? Okay, it will be running 24 hours 7. Okay, it will be running in the background task. Okay, I will show you how to run the job in the background. Okay.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so I need to configure the email notification, right? So under that, go to your job and click on configure and select the post build action. Okay, select this one. You will get an option called as a editable email notification. Okay, select this one. Okay, and don't make any changes. It is we have already configured it. Okay, and attach build log. Okay, so if you want the log should be attached, select the attach build log. Okay, that is whatever the console output we are getting now, right? So that it will attach automatically. If the log file is quite bigger, you can select the compress and attach the file. Okay, that means it is going to zip that console output file and it will send. Okay, so I'm just attaching the build log. Okay, and click on save. Trigger the job. Okay, and we'll see whether it is triggering or no. Okay, yes, it is sending email for trigger, always sending email to DevOps. Okay, so I should have received the mail here. Not yet received. There is no error was also right. So email was triggered for always, sending email for trigger always. DevOps dot training DEVOPS 715 correct only. Why it is not triggered, guys? What's wrong? Why it is not sending? My mail ID is correct, right? Just a second, I'm just checking the configuration here. So smtp.gmail.com, smtp port is 465, default suffix, okay, content, list ID, okay, default, sorry, let us give my own ID.
Sir, can you please give me the port number 587?
587, why?
Yes. So I have searched in Google for plain text. We need to select 587.
Let us check. No, guys, it is not receiving. No, guys, it is not receiving. Let us check now, guys. Otherwise, we'll fix this one tomorrow. Okay. Okay, it's not coming. Okay, we'll fix. Okay, tomorrow I'll continue this. Okay. Okay, guys. Good night. Bye.